Yep, we are leaving. What a beautiful place. Bigger than Esther and Joshua's houses, I think. Yep. Getting to be a princess is a joyous occasion, so of course she's telling everyone, I suppose. Then again, let's check on the airport. Oh, come on. Yeah. Actually, everyone will be like that. Best thing to do is do not drink. Yeah. The good thing is you won't get drunk. The bad thing is you get on her bad side. That's it. I'm sure they will be fine. Yup, that's me.
Estelle, let's head home. We should let Dad know that we qualified as junior bracers.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Well, she talked to everyone of it, except her dad. Weird. I think that's around.
Estelle, Joshua, am I glad I found you two.
Oh, really? Well, that's us. We're about to head home. Yeah.
Oh? Hi, Ina.
Is something wrong? You seem to be in quite a hurry.
We've got a bit of a problem. Is your father at home today?
Yes, he is. He said something about having to sort out a bunch of documents. But what's going on?
You know Luke and Pat, right?
Yeah?
Sure we do. In fact, we saw them not that long ago.
What's wrong? Are they in some sort of trouble?
I don't know how to say this, but
Oh no, don't jinx it. Oh no.
I just heard from Uni that Luke and Pat ran off to the tower that lies on the northern outskirts of Roland.
You mean the Tower of Esmalus? Isn't that supposed to be a breeding ground for monsters?
That's what they say. Unfortunately, at the moment, Sherazard is out on other bracer business. So I want to ask your father to bring the boys home safely.
What are you talking about? There's no time for that. Joshua and I will go after them and bring them back.
I don't know if that's such a good idea. The two of you only just qualified to be junior bracers today.
With all due respect, I believe that Estelle's judgment is correct in this situation. If the two of us hurry, we may even be able to catch up with the boys before they reach the tower.
I understand. I will take responsibility for whatever happens. As an emergency request from the Bracer Guild, I ask that you lose no time in bringing about the safe return of these children.
Roger that.
Understood.
The Esmalus Tower can be reached by taking the western path of the junction along the Malga Trail.
Yeah.
You can get onto the Malga Trail through Roland's northwest gate.
Oh, really?
I'll be on standby at the guild, so if you run into any trouble, you know where to find me.
This is our first real job. Come on, Joshua! We don't have any time to lose!
I'm right behind you. The Malga Trail is through the northwest gate. That's the smaller exit next to the landing port.
I know already.
I think, yeah, not related to the mod, but I think it would be better if Joshua talked where the road was instead of Aina, because he lived here for several years after all, I think. Oh dear. Not your fault.
I'm counting on you to bring back those boys safely. The Ismaelis Tower is at the west end of the Malga Trail. The Malga Trail's through the gate in town.
Should we break the news to the families? Because I stray. Oh. Sheesh. Yeah, it's lucky that they do not know the news, else they would be ballistic at the very least. Let's go. Tactics. Let's go. Ow! Yeah, those heal really little set piece for some reason. And I don't really like that fact. Buying some boosters to take slightly less damage. We can ambush them, but alas, we can one-shot them at the very least. Easy win. Ow! That's a full heal at least.
That's that then. Let's move out.
That's a lot of good cleanup. That's really sad, to be honest. If that spider don't bite. Yikes.
The Malga Trail is through the northwest gate. That's the smaller exit next to the landing port.
I know already.
so let's try it. Oh, come on. That kind of hurt. There are more of those things, so I guess I should be super cautious. Ooh, ooh. We can go to the mine. Oh, come on. Ow!
This is the entrance to Malga Mine. If you're not here on business, then I'll have to ask you to leave.
Oh, we can still get there, but we get chased away, of course. Oh well, time to bust out my safe. Oh no, not here. Not my fault. I promise. Ooh.
It looks like we've come all the way to Esmela's tower. I didn't see any sign of them along the trail. So do you think they wandered inside?
Check the footprint. Duh.
It's quite likely that's the case. Let's go in. It looks like we'll need to hurry.
Right.
It's dark in here. I am scared.
Quit being a baby. We're only on the first floor of this place.
Did you hear that? They really did come in here.
Estelle? Are you alright?
Luke! Pat! If you can hear me, answer me now!
I don't think they can shout. But alas, if they are actually smart and run to you, that would work. But if they are ignorant, that won't.
Those little brats. Are they pretending they can't hear me?
Seriously?
They might have climbed up to the second floor. Let's hurry and see if we can find them.
Let's go. Only one way to find out.
What are we gonna do? Somebody, help!
Yeah. Combination attack. Time.
Let's go, Joshua.
Right! I got your back!
You monsters, go somewhere else! No! Shoo! Shoo! Leave us alone!
Chew on this!
Estelle? What are you doing here? Joshua! You're here too!
Get back, you two. These monsters aren't playing around.
We'll take care of them!
That's quick and efficient.
Looks like that's that.
Yeah, I'm glad everyone's safe too. By the way, that was great timing the way you blitzed those monsters, Estelle.
You really think so?
Is it safe now?
Ugh, man! That was awesome! You really showed them, Estelle. Not bad for a girl.
Yes. So, yeah, what does Danger have to do with anything? Oh boy.
You little twerp!
Ow! That hurts! What are you trying to do to me?
What's wrong with you? You even dragged poor Pat all the way up here against his will. It's time to think about what you did today.
Ow! You're hurting me! Stop it!
Not the best idea.
I said stop it, you violent she-devil!
So this is the thanks I get for saving your neck, huh? Looks like it's time to give you some of my special discipline.
Ow! All right, Estelle, I'm sorry! Everything was my fault!
I guess it's just that. And everyone go back home and live happily ever after.
Estelle, shouldn't we forgive each other like they teach us at school?
This brat doesn't need forgiveness, but a little discipline should do the trick.
Uh-oh.
Estelle! Behind you!
It's something with teeth, isn't it? Nice monster?
I'm not going to make it in time. Dad, you came!
You still lack skill and understanding, Estelle.
Yeah, screwing around with a kid is not the best idea.
You must always prepare for unseen danger by sharpening your senses. That's part of what it means to be a bracer.
Dad? What are you doing here?
I just happened to be in town and heard the whole story from Ina.
Yeah. I hate paperwork. Grace is in town to submit paperwork, which I hate. Yeah.
I'll give you points for your quick thinking and taking action to come after the children, but you failed to follow through completely.
I really messed up, didn't I?
It's a good thing you showed up when you did. I'm sorry. I should have been watching your back.
That just means that you have room for improvement.
Not a lasting matter, not gonna lie.
Constantly working to overcome your weak spots is the key.
Understood.
So, how about we head home, everyone? Can you boys walk?
I think so.
That was incredible, Mr. Bright! You were like a gazillion times more awesome than Estelle!
Of course I was! I'm her father! Alright, everyone, let's file on out of here.
I'm with you, Mr. Bright.
Yikes.
Who's the glory hog now? I mean, I guess I should be thankful that Dad saved my behind, but why does he have to go and take all the credit like that? It really chaps my hide.
That's just the way he is. After all, he is Cassius Bright.
Huh? Totally not obvious at all.
It seems like you've had quite a day.
Dad is just unbelievable. The second we get back to Roland, he says,
I'll leave the reporting to you.
and takes off for home. The sheer nerve, I tell you.
There's no need to make a mountain out of a molehill over it. At least the boys came back safe and sound. Anyway, I think that's all there is to report.
You did well for your first assignment. From the details of your report alone, I believe I can commend you both for a job well done. You should be proud of yourselves.
You really think so?
I know so. In fact, you'll do even better on your next job. If anything else comes up, I would appreciate your help again.
Sure.
How about we head home too?
I guess we'd better. I've still got dinner to prepare.
Uh-oh.
Would you mind holding on a second? A letter arrived for your father just a little while ago. Unfortunately, since he went straight home, I never got a chance to give it to him. Do you think you could deliver it instead?
I wonder if it's more work-related stuff.
I imagine so. The letter appears to be from one of our foreign branches.
One of the guild's foreign branches?
As I'm sure you already know by now, Liberal isn't the only country where the Bracer Guild exists. On top of that, your father is widely known all across the Zumurian continent, so we can expect these kinds of letters from time to time.
I'm not sure about that, really.
If you two would be so kind as to make sure he gets this letter, I would really appreciate it.
Beautiful sunset.
It's getting late. I'm sure Dad's waiting for us, so let's head home.
Yeah, I'm beat.
Well, that was fast. Oh, come on, man. Do you even work, Trent? I'm a bracer. I live in a small room time maintaining peace in the region. It's what my job is all about. Today I received some job requests from a few clients, so I accept before I do the call. My first job was to move some cows of farm nearby. The next was to help turn over some field. Was anyone kidding? That cows of was changed. Which come to my skill with a pitchfork. For my last job of the day, I was too basic. At first, I thought watching a bad job kid would be easy, but it turns out I was wrong, dead wrong. To my dismay, there were 7 whiny kids in the house. Even for a professional like myself, 7 kids are a bit much, but I'm a bracer and I will do my duty. I got to work and cradle the one who wouldn't stop crying, change their messy diapers, broke up fight over toys, and even managed to turn up small jobs around my client's house, like washing the laundry, cleaning up, and taking their dog for a walk. Even when I got hungry and I felt like I had no more easily to go on, I didn't forget my TV to report the kill. If I gave up, what a loser I would be in front of everyone. After going through all this and arriving at the kill, the other bracer in the office stared at me in amazement. That's right, you guessed it. I'm famous for being a bracer in this town. Other bracers paying attention to me like this is what I have to deal with every day. They are probably just jealous of my superior skill. Yeah, what a chunny. Oh, anyway, where were we? Okay, I remember now. So I was on my way to report to the receptionist when suddenly someone grabbed me by the collar from behind. Turning around, I realized that it was someone more scary than any monster alive. It was my dad. After striking me a good on the head, he yelled so loud that everyone could hear. So you think you can just run up and play bracers every day without even bothering to help your mother out of the house, huh? After that, my dad dragged me all the way home and then lectured me until who knows when. I didn't do anything wrong either. Seriously, what the heck? I'm a self-employed bracer. Today, I'm off again to maintain peace and reason and solve fire problem needs solving other requests of my clients. Well, 2 guesses as who wrote it. Getting locked in a single day is a record. Well, as much as I would like to say that I was never in love before, one day is a bit too quick.
The mayor's residence is east of town, and the Bracer Guild is south of the clock tower. I think I've got the basic layout of this town now.
Basic layout of this town. totally not sus at all. Oh dear, you two adopt the same mind. That's really cute.
When I think about the days after the 100 Days War ended, there is something amazing about the reconstruction of the liberal kingdom, normalization of diplomatic ties with the Empire, development of oral technology, fostering trade. Queen Alicia's political finesse is really something else.
Make the correct compromise, I suppose. Idiots who are on high, please guys this, delegate your rules. Yeah, something happening, Roland is 100 day wars, alright? Well, glad that it was resolved peacefully without any incident. Oh, and yeah, don't be sad. Maybe we'll see him tomorrow. Hey there, Roland's two newest bracers. I look forward to your success. I'm already close up, so if you have any purchases to make, I ask you to be quick about it. Nope, we already have one. Mute. Free range chicken. I wonder where are the chickens? I mean, feels like free range chicken is an American thing, you know? Just feel like it's because, well, I think they are just chicken not cooped up in a cage or something. Nope, not buying them. Estelle Joshua, I'm looking forward to hearing about all the great things from you. Indeed, indeed. Estelle Joshua, would you like to join us for dinner? I will be something delicious. Today is not a good day. I will change that. My cooking isn't good anymore. Aww. You used to tell me how delicious my cooking was when you were a little girl, but now, man, oh man, it's not like that at all. I'm really sorry if we have accepted you in any way, but our dad's waiting at home for us. I see. I'm sure your father wants you home for dinner. Poor Cassius would be all alone in that house by himself. Sure, it's also welcome anytime. Oh no, no, not like that. Vegetarian menu. I don't think vegetarian menu would work for bracers.
Hey, Joshua.
What happened back at the tower?
Totally not.
Yeah, Because of my carelessness, Luke almost got caught in the middle of a dangerous situation. If Dad hadn't come when he did, he could have been seriously injured. I guess I'm just worried about whether or not I'll be able to stay on top of things in the future.
This is pretty normal to everyone.
That kind of talk doesn't sound like the Estelle I know.
Huh?
If we fail today, then all that's left to do is take back our losses tomorrow, right? Overthinking and worrying about things that haven't happened yet is definitely not like you. Isn't being a bracer what you've always dreamed of? How can you expect to succeed if you let something like what happened today discourage you?
Joshua, you're right. This isn't like me at all.
I don't think a serious expression really suits your face either. You laughing like a big ditz is far more natural for you.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, I think, yeah. Being overly serious is not very characteristic for Estelle. Only for Joshua, I suppose.
You're gonna see my angry expression if you keep that up.
Okay, I admit that last comment was pushing things a bit.
I'll overlook it this time. And thanks for cheering me up. I don't know about you, but I'm so ready to get home and eat. My stomach just started growling like a bear.
Maybe glutton is closer to the mark than ditz.
How about both?
It's getting late. I'm sure Dad's waiting for us, so let's head home.
Roger that.
Away. Yep, I know where we are going.
We're home, Dad. We finished reporting to the guild just like you told us to.
Good work, kids. The details of your reports will be reviewed at each branch and will affect your pay and rank advancement in the future. Please make sure that you always remember to do it.
Don't worry, we will.
Or we can do that automatically.
And before I forget, I got a copy of the liberal news you wanted. There was this letter for you at the guild, too.
A letter, huh?
Well, I'm gonna get cleaned up and start dinner. Oh, and, Dad, thanks for coming in when you did today. You really helped me out back there.
I see you're being rather gracious today. Papa's happy. How delightful that my daughter has finally understood what a great man her father truly is.
What an aloof man.
There's no need to hold back, Estelle. Come and jump into your father's loving arms.
In your dreams. I swear the men in this house have one thing in common. They never know when to shut up.
I guess she's not as depressed as I had thought she'd be.
Yep. Oh, come on.
Should I be thanking you, Joshua?
I didn't do much. I just gave her a push in the right direction. Estelle's a resilient girl to begin with.
Yes, she is. But she still has a long way to go. She'll run into more than just a few stumbling blocks in this line of work. And overcoming those obstacles is what will teach her to stand on her own 2 feet.
There's that soft side of yours talking again.
Oh no! Are eggs supposed to explode like that?
Yes, They are.
I guess I shouldn't have gone in expecting to make a perfect meal in a single try. No, wait. Cooking is supposed to be about passion. Exploding eggs are passionate, right? Now, once more.
Boy, oh boy.
That daughter of mine can sometimes be a little too passionate.
I think I'll go help with dinner. We don't want the curtains to catch fire again.
Did that seriously happen?
But at this rate, there's no telling when we can expect to have a bite of food ready on the dinner table.
All right then, let's see what this letter's all about, shall we? A message from the Erebonian Empire?
Yeah. Business trip. We'll hit them.
What?
Sounds like something really serious and taking him out of the story.
Wow, this is a surprise.
This new dish is what I call Estelle's Explosion over rice. Be sure to savor every last morsel.
I will. Your cooking this evening is excellent. My compliments to the chef.
This is raw talent at its best.
Raw talent. Not to be mistaken with raw food, which everyone really hates.
Today certainly has been a busy but great day nonetheless.
Well, she got over the hiccup in the afternoon. So yeah, right, indeed.
We qualified as junior bracers, had our first real assignment, and I didn't even lose my eyebrows making dinner this time.
Not to mention the food being delicious. For a first attempt, this dish is actually quite edible. At first I thought I might have to pitch it out the window when you weren't looking, but it seems that technique won't be necessary tonight.
That's rather rude.
Sometimes you're just so despicably rude, Dad. Don't you know how to just be humble and say that something tastes nice?
All right then, how about this? Boy, I never thought I'd be able to eat something wonderful like this before I had to leave on business. You made a splendid meal, Estelle.
Thanks, Dad.
What a natural way to drop the news.
Wait, business?
Are you really leaving again?
Yes. Something unexpected came up. This time I'm going to be away for a while.
Oh, hold on a minute. You're leaving? When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? I don't care what kind of job you're doing. That's just too soon.
It's about that letter, isn't it? Was there some sort of incident?
Oh, it's nothing like that. Just a simple investigation. I'll have to visit a number of places, so it'll take me about a solid month before I'm through. That being the case, please take good care of the house while I'm away.
What do you mean, that being the case? You always use some vague excuse like that to take off for who knows how long.
Job secrecy. Please understand.
We have to accept it, Estelle. A bracer's job is to help those who come to us for help.
I know. But what are you going
Both of you handle them for me instead.
What? Are you really asking us to do the work you're supposed to be doing?
That I am. I'll have you do the ones which I think you can accomplish. And I'll ask Sherazard to handle the difficult ones. So, what do you say?
Sure, of course we will. You're okay with doing these too, right, Joshua?
Yeah, no problem. Looks like a good way to get some experience as a bracer.
Then it's settled. I'll stop by the guild and let Aina know about the change of plan before I leave.
All right. I'm starting to feel more determined than ever. We'll have to bust our tails with these jobs so we don't tarnish your name while you're gone.
Oh, Estelle, my beloved daughter. Papa is so proud.
I'm not sure how much is genuine and how much is sarcasm.
Oh, my dear Lena, who art in heaven. Can you see your daughter now?
No, this is absolutely not sarcasm. Yeah, she lost her mom for some reason. We have not known of yet.
Our little Estelle has grown up to be such a lovely young woman.
Face it, Dad. You're getting old. If people lose their trust in you at this, I'm only helping you out because I'm your daughter. And I have a duty to pay you back for the last 16 years.
I'm only 45. And what's more, I'm very likely the most active member in the entire guild.
Not bad for a pair of comedians.
Yep, indeed.
By the way, Dad, which flight will you be on tomorrow? The one headed for Gronsel or the one headed for Bose?
I'll be on the one headed for Gronsel. My flight departs at 10 o'clock in the morning.
That means I'll have to get up a little earlier tomorrow. I better set my alarm clock just in case.
She really have a proper schedule, unlike me. And unlike Cassius.
Dad,
Are you still awake, Joshua?
you'd better hold off on the liquor or Estelle will get mad again.
Yep, not a drinker. I am too.
This is just my way of lifting my spirits before I travel. How about yourself? Would you like to join me for a drink?
How old is he again? 16? Yeah, that's illegal. Almost everywhere. Almost.
I'll pass. Actually, what I should be saying here is, don't offer alcohol to minors. I'm not like Shara, who would jump at any chance to enjoy a drink. Or 10.
That's because she holds her liquor much better than I do.
There's something really serious happening, isn't there?
There's no conclusive evidence, but there appears to be some sort of movement within the Empire.
The Erebonian Empire? That sounds pretty suspicious.
This movement doesn't appear to be overt, but that's what has me worried. I intend to do a little probing at the Erebonian embassy to see what turns up.
Understood. I'll make sure to look after Estelle while you're gone.
Don't you spoil that girl, you hear me? Now that she's become a bracer, she needs to learn to look after herself.
Estelle will be fine. She's got good instincts, and despite being a bit rough around the edges, she has talent with the staff as well. There's no doubt in my mind that she'll be a first-class bracer someday.
Yet at present, she's like a babe in arms who knows nothing about the realities of the world around her.
Maybe because she never traveled that much outside of Roland. Actually, screw that much. She may have never traveled around.
At some point in time, she'll have to choose which path to follow in life. And Joshua, the same thing can be said for you, too. It's already been 5 years since you became a part of this family, hasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
How time does fly.
Yes. It sure does seem that way.
About what you said back then. Are you sure you won't reconsider taking those words back?
For me, keeping my word is what defines who I am. If I can't do something as simple as that, I don't know how I could live with myself. I know this may sound stubborn, but I can't take back what I said. I'm sorry.
There's no need to apologize, but I'd like you to remember this. No matter what path you choose in life, you can't erase these past 5 years. Estelle and I will always be your family, no matter what may befall you.
Something is between them. Something they both know and Estelle doesn't.
Thanks, Dad.
Well, it looks like it's time for me to board my flight. Estelle, don't do anything I wouldn't do myself. And try not to be a handful for Joshua either.
For the umpteenth time, I heard you already. How about you try not to go overboard yourself with your own work? You're not getting any younger, you know.
Not bad for pale comedians. Not my word.
Say what you will, but I'm not about to be overtaken by any youngsters. Sherazard, I'm really sorry about placing all this work on your shoulders at the last minute.
Please, don't be. I am slightly concerned, however, about whether or not I can do a decent job in your place.
There's no need to be humble, Silver Streak. And I don't mean to make your life any more difficult, but please keep an eye on these two.
You just leave that to me. Is tightening up the reins and not spoiling these two fine with you?
You definitely understand the way I think.
What was that all about?
It looks to me like a mutual understanding between master and pupil.
The Granzel-bound airliner Lind will be departing shortly. All passengers, please board the airship now.
Yes, the airport speaker saying,
Uh-oh, I'd better take my seat.
Have a great trip, Dad. We'll take care of everything here while you're gone.
When you're done with your work, make sure you come straight home. And no goofing off.
Is that any way to see your beloved Papa off? Oh well, I'll try my best to come home as soon as I can. All right, you two. Be good while I'm gone.
He's gone. Again.
Yeah.
Come on, you two. There's no need to look so down. Your father will be back in no time. I don't know what kind of investigation he's been asked to do this time, but when it comes to your father, he'll have it done before you know it.
I'm not sad that he's gone. He's always been away more than he's been at home.
All right, if you say so. Anyway, I'm going to get to work on those jobs your father left for me. But if you run into any trouble, give me a holler.
Will do. But first, I'd like to try and finish a few jobs with Joshua. I want to see what we're capable of doing as junior bracers.
Yup, looks like she burst up right away because yeah, Feather would not be happy if they are mopping around. Has been that way for the last many years.
Alright, if you insist. I imagine that with Joshua tagging along, there's probably not much to be worried about. Good luck, you two.
Thanks!
We'll do our best. So, what do you want to do now, Estelle? Shall we go stop by the guild?
Yeah.
Red Wool. Pretty sure only Shreya came through that place. Pretty sure. Oh, this guy. What's the deal with everything being in short supply around here? Damn it! Somehow I'm going to have to dig up a crate I prepped before I head to my next business deal. I wonder where the damn thing went. Would let shock of merchant from the Empire, maybe. Puzzle frame issue. I think we are going to head there sometime soon. Oh, what a cute cat lady. Find a shiny rock.
Oh, good morning, Estelle and Joshua. Has your father already left?
Yep, just barely. That's why we came here to find out about the jobs he left for us.
Sure. There are a total of 3 jobs I have lined up for you. For the first one, I'd like you to head out to the farm west of here.
Oh,
The farm west of here? Isn't that where Tio lives?
Tio? I seem to have heard that name somewhere before.
Tio Plateau. Oh wait, wrong Tio. Sorry.
Tio Brazell. She was one of our classmates at Sunday school.
Thanks, Joshua.
She's also at the Brazell farm.
Oh, really? It's actually the Brazell farm that put in a request for someone to exterminate some monsters.
Are they really having problems like that?
Fortunately, nobody has been hurt, but the owner and his family are upset over their fields being destroyed by the creatures.
Rightfully so.
Therefore, the guild received an extermination request.
I never would have expected something like that to happen. Okay, we'll head out there right now.
Here, take this with you. This document certifies that you were dispatched by the guild. Please give it to the owner of the farm.
We already know Tio's father pretty well, so I don't think this will be necessary. But we'll take it just in case.
Yep, that's quite the right attitude. Well, he's the type of person that never talks or work while he's at home. Yeah, what's the... Anyways, at home he just seems like a no good middle-aged man. Aww. Estelle gets surprisingly lonely when no one's around. Whenever we overshoot a sweat a cat among strangers. Ah, don't say stuff like that, I'm not. After 2 or 3 days here though, she just eats, sleep and play like it was her own house. I can imagine that. That was pretty embarrassing. Do I have enough to open a second slot? I wonder. Oh no, I don't have time. Magic? No, I don't have time. Open. Oops. Hey, where does Cassius take off to? He's going away on business and won't be back for a while. Is that so? Cassius was the one I was most focused on. That's too bad. Claire. I think it's not even if Cassius dressed in normal attire, he is still shy as an adult male. By changing his style, he expressed his other characteristics view aside from the typical Joe. Yeah, I'm not talking American. Sorry. This is not be popular on a whole new level too. Claire, how are you again? She is a precious one, isn't she? Let's check on the two troublemaker. Look to be a big rush. I wonder if he's really learned his lesson from last time. I was shocked when I heard the news that Pat had gone to a SMS tower. He's an obedient kid, but like any child, it seems he has a strong sense of curiosity. It's not a bad thing, But I should scold him showing fierce over it this time. Yesterday, my husband, Pat, and I managed to hold a conversation together. Beth's been give Pat a good scolding, and well, Beth's always been a reasonable child, so he saw the error of his ways. It was a great opportunity for all of us. Yeah, try not to scold your children. That will be better by a lot. He almost never talked about anything before he became a bracer. I wonder why. Also, he's often told me about my mom. Have you heard everything on that? No, that goes to me as well. And if I ask, he always finds a way to evade the subject. I wonder why. Yeah, he does that, doesn't he? I see. And in red, Libo is at peace. And there's nothing I want more than to have Uni live in a time of peace. Well, the war is talked about a lot. I wonder why. What? Not sure why. See enter from boss and go to Rancho. Not sure if the same one, but it looks like boss, Roland, Rancho. Yup. Libo is surprisingly small. I'm not going to lie. Let's check out our sassy guest.
Let's see. First, I'll need to make an appointment with the mayor.
We have eyes on you. Don't try anything funny. Those hotels actually have bathtubs, but